Hello again, and it's time for another Blu-ray video. Today, we're continuing with the theme of Star Trek to follow up on my last video on Enterprise. We're looking at what many consider to be the lost chapter, or even, I guess, completion of the original series. We have Star Trek, the Animated Series. A little bit so we can see a little bit better, and yes, there's noise going up on top of me, because as I said before, my neighbors are nuts. That's another video though. So, Star Trek the Animated Series. Now this was previously released on DVD a little over 10 years ago. I think it was October, November 2006. I actually previously had the DVD box, which was actually this really cool plastic case. But unfortunately that was one of the many items that got sold in the purge of 2014, which is a year that I would really like to forget, but this is not about that year. This is about Star Trek the Animated Series. So, like the other ones, or, well, the Next Generation and the original series, the original negatives have been rescanned into high definition. Now, obviously, cartoons can't actually, I'm not going to call it a cartoon, I'm going to call it an animated series. Animated series can't really be upgraded to high definition, but, like, you know, real life high definition, obviously, but they can be made to look as clear as possible, and really this is a much better remaster, reworking of the episodes when compared to the 2006, which, to be honest, was still pretty decent. At some point, deep in the history of this channel, I have, at some point, even if it was briefly, showed the original DVD set, like 8 years ago, whenever that was, so if you can find the video, you can see it. But anyway, so this is about the Blu-ray set. So this is the front. Here we got the back. And zoom in there, you can see the extras. And basically, I think for the most part, all these are, or the extras are from the original DVD version. Just ported over for the Blu-ray. Okay, and now the case itself, so this is a slipcase. We can see there's a Blu-ray and something else in there. Oh my, what could that other thing be? Well, we'll look at just a minute. And then we'll look at the actual Blu-ray itself. So this is the Blu-ray, which I'm assuming eventually will be how it's available when this edition is finished. And then again, there's the back, which looks a lot like the back of the slipcover. Or, well, not really slipcover, we'll call it box. Okay, so as we look inside, here, zoom in a little bit, you got the episode listing. Very exciting. And then, of course, the discs, the same blue, or basic blue discs that we see for all the Star Trek releases. I think I mentioned in my last video, it'd be cool if they could do something a little bit more original with those. But I guess the one thing that makes this particular edition cool is what's in here. So as we take this out, what surprise do we have? We have collector's cards. So we'll very briefly just take a look at each card. I believe there's one for each episode. So we'll do them in reverse order, just so I can kind of keep them in order. Got the counterclock incident. How sharper than a serpent's tooth. Albatross. The Practical Joker. Bem. I think that's how you pronounce it. The Pirates of Orion. I should say I've also only watched the animated episodes maybe once. That's when I watched the original DVD 10 years ago. So it's been 10 years since I've watched any of these. I barely remember any of them. The Jihad. The Eye of the Beholder. The Slaver Weapon. I believe it's called the Ambergris Element. Something like that. The Time Trap. The Taratan Incident. Mudd's Passion. I guess kind of the final Harry Mudd trilogy episode. Say that. Once Upon a Planet. Sorry. The Magics of Megas 2, I think. The Infinite Vulcan. The Survivor. More Trouble, More Tribbles, which was also included on the Season 2 Star Trek The Original Series Blu-ray set. The Lorelei Signal. One of Our Planets Is Missing. Yesteryear. I remember Yesteryear because when I was a kid I actually had a Viewmaster kind of version clip thing of that. And the pilot, or first episode, Beyond the Farthest Star. So that is Star Trek, the animated series. So I'm putting this back, we'll take a look at the actual Blu-ray. Okay, so that's it for this video. It's just basically a quick overview of the set. And in case you wanted to see the collector's cards in detail, well, now you've seen the collector's cards in detail, so you're welcome. So, that's everything in this video. So, as always, everyone, thank you for watching, and have a great day.